like they did me dirty. Did my mom dirty on this one? Like, you're not determined and it's because of your mom. Performance. I think what they mean by performance is like, how well does your body perform? And they were like, not really good, huh? Hi, I'm Danielle Romero. Thank you so much for being with me here on my channel where we talk about American identity and family stories. And a lot of times the videos are pretty intense. We get into some rough history, right? But I want to lighten up a little bit because I got an email from Ancestry.com and they absolutely just roasted me. I mean, I'm telling you, these guys roasted me. There's a new thing that came out. It is if you got your DNA tested through Ancestry, and I did Ancestry, I did 23andMe, and I did MyHeritage.com. But there's traits that they have put out, like new traits, and I was really curious how accurate they would be. You guys, they burned me so bad. Like, Ancestry must have just the lowest opinion of me. So I wanted to go through the traits with you because it was just so funny. If you have done this, let me know. I would not recommend taking the test for these. So let's hop over there and check that out. And if you guys are interested in seeing my most recent DNA test, I did one with MyHeritage. I actually feel like that was the most accurate test. I'm not gonna lie, like based on my paper trail, I know everyone complains about MyHeritage. I was really happy with it. So you could type that in on my channel. But let's go over to the, so we're on here. I'm just gonna have to move myself around. Literally, I just want to go through some of these. Some of them are like how you look, how you behave, your personality, your performance. So I don't know which ones we should do first. Actually, let's go through the appearance ones first, and then I want to show you the ones where they burned my buns. All right, so appearance, and I'll move myself over here. I'm not gonna know some of these. Birth weight, I was above average. That's not true. I was like 6 pounds. I was a small baby. Cleft chin. You know, I do have a tiny, I don't think it's a cleft chin, but I do have like a little dimple here. Is that a cleft chin? I don't know. It says I'm most likely to have attached earlobes. Aren't everybody's attached? How would your earlobe not be attached? Okay. I should have looked this up before I jumped on here. I mean, I don't know what to say. They're attached to my head. What is this? I don't know. Eye color, more likely to have darker. Okay. Mine are like darkish brown. Facial hair fullness, patchier facial hair. I don't know. You guys have to let me know about that one too. Finger length. Index finger longer than ring finger. So ring finger and your index finger. It says your index finger is longer than your ring finger. Okay, that was right. I got one. I got two. Freckles. Likely to have a few freckles. I don't really have any freckles. I always like them though. They're super cute. Hair type. Curly hair. Okay. Like I've been working on not relaxing my hair. I had my last round of like relaxing treatments was in November, and I actually just cut off a few inches to get rid of like the scraggly parts at the end. So I'm working on that. My hair just does its own thing though. Someone had commented the other day accusing me of having my hair permed so that I could like be more influential on my channel somehow. I reading between the lines, I think they meant I was perming my hair so I could seem more black. And I was like, honestly, my hair has been such a pain in the butt my entire life. The idea that I would have done this to myself on purpose. Now I'm starting to appreciate it. But it's just so fun. It was so funny to me. Hair color, dark hair. Both parents had an equal influence. Skin pigmentation, light to medium. That's probably accurate. Unibrow, no unibrow. But that's not because of genes. Wisdom teeth. I did have wisdom teeth and they had to get pulled out. And I looked really bad, I guess, when I got them pulled out. Thankfully, I didn't look in the mirror a lot, but I was dating my husband at the time. And he said I looked like literally as if a human was morphing into a chipmunk with a full mouth of acorns. Okay, so I want to get into the performance because this is where they were really burning me, and personality stuff. More likely to be an introvert. Okay. So I would love to hear your thoughts on this for yourself because we talk about this in my house a lot because my husband is more of an introvert. I feel like I am also an introvert, but I can go out. I can like turn it on if I have to go out and be on or whatever at a party or whatever. But when I come home, I can't talk. I have to like go in a quiet, dark place to just recharge from that. I don't get charged from being out. So I think that's what makes you an extrovert. but maybe I'm wrong. So you have to let me know what you think. Morning or night person? Not a morning person. No. On pet ownership, unlikely to have a pet. I do have a pet. Actually, the kids have a pet now, but not a picky eater. I'm kind of a picky eater. So these are like all wrong. Taking naps. No, I don't take naps. Risk taker. I am a serious risk taker. Like, I've got stories. Remembering dreams. I do remember my dreams. Okay. Again, not so bad. Where I really felt like they got me burned. Like performance. I think what they mean by performance is like, how well does your body perform? And they were like, not really good, huh? Getting stronger. It says I'm unlikely to get stronger easily. And it says it's influenced by my mom's side. I only started doing weights kind of recently, maybe like 2 years ago. And I was following a bunch of like big bros on YouTube. I was getting so much protein and I put on more muscle than I've ever thought I could put on in my life. It was like more than I wanted. So I started kind of like scaling back a little bit from that. But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, hand-eye coordination, unlikely to have good hand-eye coordination. I trip a lot. If you trip a lot, probably, yeah. Heat tolerance, likely to tolerate heat well. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I love the heat. I love all of it. Now, the humidity, not so much, but I love the heat. Individual or team sports. I'm a terrible team player, mostly because if anyone's slacking in any group project, team, anything, like I'm gonna pick up all the slack and then get really annoyed later. So I'm much more interested in like I like doing my weightlifting, I like doing my sprinting, and just by myself. I don't want to talk to anyone. Making contact with a ball, easier to make contact. Probably not, based on the lack of hand-eye coordination. Likely can be competitive. For sure, I'm super competitive. Watching sports, I don't like watching sports. I do like trying new things. Sports technique, more difficult to develop a good technique. Have you guys been watching me work out? It's true. Desire to succeed, less likely. Less likely motivated by success. Huh. Determination, less determined. Influenced by my mom's side. Mom, they did you so dirty. My mom is so determined to a fault. That woman is just doing way too many things at once and getting gold stars in all of them. She's definitely determined. Likely to focus easily. Okay, I think I can focus pretty easily. Leader, less likely to take the lead. I actually influenced by my paternal side. If you knew my dad, you would think this was hilarious. He is one of my parents are both. I think you would say like they're like the community organizer personality, where they have literally like helped start food pantries and stuff like that. They're these kind of people where you're just like, how are you doing all that stuff? Oh, whoops. And so, yeah, that's crazy to even see about my dad. That's crazy. Wow, there are so many of these. Okay, I'm going to come down. Optimist. Unlikely to be an optimist. Both parents influence this. Thanks, mom and dad. Okay. I'm not an endurance runner. Wow, some of these were so insane to me. These are interesting too, where it has to do with like what happens when you drink alcohol. Can you taste certain foods? Do they bother you? Less likely to drink one caffeine a day. Nah. My mom doesn't drink coffee though. She doesn't. I don't know how she does it. And she had 5 kids. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how she did it either. These are totally wrong. I drink an insane amount of coffee. I don't want to say how many, but I'm off the charts. I love cilantro so much. And so do my kids. They will eat cilantro and basil raw. A lot of it. When I'm cutting it up, they're like, Mom, can we have a stem? I'm like, okay. I love spicy foods. I'm not a sun sneezer, and I don't understand that. I know there's a special name for it, but I can't remember what it was. Wow. Okay, so this is basically worthless. I feel like I think it got my curly hair, it got that right. I said I had a light to medium skin, not really any freckles, dark eyes. So it got right, but some of this other stuff, like they did me dirty. Did my mom dirty on this one? Like, you're not determined, and it's because of your mom. This was really fun. Let me know if you guys got the traits and did you have one that was just completely insane? I think I understand why they're saying like, oh, it's influenced by the side of the family, but there's something about it that I'm just like if it's not good, they should just leave it like blank. They're like, we don't know why you're so lazy. If you'd like to see my heritage DNA test results, I'll leave a link to that and I'll try to remember to put an end screen up. I'm so bad about it. And I just wanted to thank all my Patreons and all my channel members. I love you guys. You're amazing. And let me know if you got the traits and what your results were, because these were, I feel judged. I feel judged. All right. We'll talk soon.